There's no public comments. All right, so we're going to begin with the items that are on consent. RS 2024 5. All right, we're going to begin with the items that are on consent. RS 2024 565. RS 2024 571. RS 2024 574. RS 2024 577. Substitute BL 2024 349. BL 2024 430. BL 2024 431. BL 2024 432. BL 2024 433. BL 2024 434. BL 2024 435. BL 2024 436. BL 2024 437. BL 2024 438. BL 2024 439, and BL 2024 440. Item number 6, we'll discuss prior to the transit discussion. Are there any items that you want to remove from consent? Councilmember Allen.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would like to remove RS 2024-565.
All right, I have 2024-565. Are there any more? All right. All right, I'll read the captions for all the items that are on consent. RS 2024-565, a resolution. Did we read? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Right. Sorry about that. RS 2024-571 approves Amendment 3 to an intergovernmental agreement between the State of Tennessee Department of Transportation and NDOT for intersection improvements on Knowlesville Pike from McNally Drive to Natchez Court. RS 2024-574 approves a notice of land use restrictions and property assessment and warranty applicable to portion of Shelby Park in connection with a steam bank restoration project. RS 2024-577 amends ordinance BL 2023-1700 to authorize the metropolitan government to abandon public water main and sanitary sewer main for property located at 625 6th Avenue South, also known as Madura Sobro Phase 1. Substitute BL 2024-349 amends the geographic information system street and alley centerline layer for the metropolitan government by renaming 4 disconnected segments of Old Harding Pike. BL 2024-430 authorizes the name of unnamed alley right-of-way from Benton Avenue to Craighead Street as Coliseum Way. BL 2024-431 authorized the abandonment of alley number 149 right-of-way and utility easements between President Ronald Reagan Way and 3rd Avenue and Peabody Street and Lee Avenue. BL 2024-432, authorizing abandonment of alley 1827, right-of-way between Montrose Avenue and West Kirkwood Avenue. BL 2024-433, authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept a new public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for the property located at 103 Fern Avenue. BL 2024-434, authorizes the Metropolitan Government to abandon existing public water mains and easement and to accept new public water main for property located at 563 Verita Street. My apologies. BL 2024-435 authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept new water main, public fire hydrant, assemblies, and easements for property located at 2040 Hickory Hill Lane, also known as Park Haven, Phase 3, Section 2. BL 2024-436 authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept new public water mains, new public fire hydrant assemblies, and associated easements for property located at 2040 Hickory Hill Lane, also known as Park Haven, Phase 3, Section 3. BL 2024-437 authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept a new public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for a property located at 9828 Split Log Road in Williamson County, also known as Rosebrook Section B4. Do I have a motion to approve? One more. Sorry. BL 2024-438 authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept new public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for property located at 9828 Split Log Road, Williamson County, also known as Rosebrook Section 6. BL 2024-439 authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assemblies, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for properties located at Century Farm Circle, unnumbered, and Williams Turner Parkway, unnumbered, also known as Century Farms J Road. BL 2024-440 authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, new public fire hydrant assemblies, new public sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for the property located at Murfreesboro Pike, unnumbered, also known as Hamilton Center. Do I have a motion? All right, do we have any discussions?
So now that you've read the captions, can I take one more off of consent, please, sir? And that would be RS 2024-574. I just have a question that I was not able to ask during traffic and parking.
RS 2024-574?
Yes, sir. And now I'll move for approval of the consent agenda.
All right. Now that it's been moved and properly second, is there any discussion? All right. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any not voting? All right. Passes 10-0. All right. So now we need to go to... All right. All right. RS 2024-565, a resolution declaring surplus and approving the disposition of certain parcels of real property in accordance to section 2.24.250 of the Metropolitan Code of Laws. Motion to approve. So move. Anyone second? All right. Is that a question? Councilmember Allen?
Thank you. I just had a question on this one. The recitals for this mention a lot of departments, but they don't specifically mention the housing division. And I'm pretty sure that there is a process that they go through and ensure that these couldn't be used for any kind of affordable housing. And I saw Hannah Davis and Angie in the back. So if they could address that, and also if any of these are back tax properties, because on the back tax property, that revenue is supposed to go to the Barnes Fund, and I thought this type of surplus funds do as well, but if they don't, maybe they should. Comments on that?
Hi, Angie Hubbard, Housing Director, Metro Planning. I believe planning is mentioned as a department. As a division within planning, we're not singled out. But the process is after the redemption period for tax delinquent properties, the Office of Public Property sends us the list. We evaluate it for properties that are buildable. And what we determine to not be buildable or feasible for housing, we let the Office of Public Property know, and that's what appears on your list. And if they are tax delinquent properties, then yes, that revenue does come to the Barnes Fund.
Any further questions?
So thank you for that clarification. So the analysis just said it went to the general fund, but if they're tax delinquent, then it does go to the Barnes Fund. Is that correct? And we're sure about that. Great, thanks for checking. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hubbard. All right. Any further discussions? All right. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those who oppose, or any opposed? Any not voting? 10-0 in favor. RS 2024-574 approves a notice of land use restrictions and property assessment and warranty applicable to a portion of Shelby Park in connection with a stream bank restoration project. All right. Is there any discussion? Councilmember Allen.
Thank you. I just pulled this one off because I had a question about, my understanding is this is done to sort of mitigate some other items that happen on another part of the stream, but I was wondering if somebody could give some specific information about what those stream bank restoration processes are.
Hi, Rebecca Doan, Metro Water Services. This is a stream bank or stream mitigation project that was designed in order to compensate for the encapsulation of approximately 982 feet at the Omaha treatment plant to expand their facilities, add more filtration. This project was cleared through TDEC and the Corps. It will reestablish buffers and add meanders to approximately 1,500 linear feet of stream, and it's the stream that comes from Laughlin Springs into Sevier Lake at Shelby Park.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca Dawn.
So it's adding the buffers and the meanders is what the restoration is. Thank you.
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone disapprove? Anyone not voting? All right, 10 in favor. We will have a presentation by Dr. Briggs, and then we'll have further questions or discussion.
Good evening. Good evening. Now we can hear me. Thank you all for having me. So I'm going to do a brief presentation on BL 2024-427 that involves the adoption of the Transit Improvement Program. I'm Michael Briggs. I'm the Director of Transportation Planning in Mayor O'Connell's office. First, I want to thank our department heads and staff that helped contribute to this work, including WEGO, NDOT, Planning, Finance, and Legal, and many of them who helped pull together our program are in the audience tonight and may jump up as you all have questions. So Choose How You Move will do the following. Completes the priority sidewalk network. These sidewalks are focused on access to transit along our busiest streets. It upgrades nearly 600 signalized intersections. It expands transit service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on our busiest corridors and connects more neighborhoods across the county. And our busiest streets tend to be some of our most dangerous streets for pedestrians. So these improvements will improve safety for all traveling through these corridors. If approved by Metro Council, voters will have the opportunity to decide to implement Choose How You Move on November 5th. So the reason we need investment now is many of our pikes, our main roads, look like this on Dickerson Road, where people are walking in ditches and crossing highly trafficked streets to access the bus. This isn't a new issue, and Nashvillians have indicated for some time that we must improve public transportation. And we're getting behind. Nashville is one of 4 cities in the U.S. of the top 50 cities that does not have dedicated transportation funding. Choose How You Move will allow us to leverage back $1.4 billion in federal funds, and these funds are currently going to places like Kansas City, Oklahoma City, Cincinnati, and Indianapolis, and they need to be coming back to Middle Tennessee. Nashvillians have told us that they want this program, and we've pulled from over 70 plans with over 66,000 pieces of input that have been shaping these plans, and we've identified the most practical solutions. So Choose How You Move is based on these solutions that residents have identified for years, and if implemented, provides reliable travel options to get around the city. This ultimately will help reduce the cost of living for some in Nashville and keep many of us thriving. So I'll talk about the first S, which is sidewalks. We'll add or upgrade 86 miles of sidewalks, completing our most important sidewalk needs along many of our main corridors connected to transit. This will open up walkable access to transit for 1 in 3 Nashvillians and add sidewalks in our underrepresented neighborhoods. Our second S is signals. And this is our best chance to modernize our traffic signal system like never before, when we will update nearly 600 signalized intersections, and in some cases go into the county line for future opportunities to connect to our neighboring counties. These signals will be connected into a new traffic management center that NDOT will open this fall, and analytics will help monitor congestion patterns and alert engineers to issues sooner. With service, we have a lot that I won't be able to cover in this presentation, but I'll focus on some of the key highlights. So we'll be upgrading our busiest routes to 24/7 service and doubling our frequent service. This includes upgrading 54 miles of streets to all access corridors. And this is where everything is improved, meaning we have improved and new sidewalks, coordinated signals, reliable transit service every 15 minutes or better, and improved safety. 12 transit centers like the Rip Patton Transit Center will enable travel from neighborhood to neighborhood without having to go downtown. And 17 park and rides with 4 express routes from areas like Jolton, Rivergate, Antioch, and Bellevue will set up opportunities to connect regionally when our neighboring counties are ready. Also, we'll have a program for free rides with an enabled quick ticket account based on existing programs such as nutrition assistance or housing eligibility or other comparable criteria. Our final S is safety, and this is where we overlay these improvements to address our most problematic corridors. So nearly 285 bus stops are upgraded, 35 intersections redesigned, and miles of bikeway added. So think of complete street elements like on Madison Station Boulevard or on 31st Avenue. So why does this matter? The reason that this is important is because the cost of living has increased in Nashville, and housing and transportation often make up the 2 biggest expenses for most households. And many Nashville households spend now over 40% of their take-home pay just on those two items alone. And so as we continue to grow, we will have more traffic, so we will need reliable options to get around the city. So, Choose How You Move will be paid through a half-cent sales tax surcharge. And what this will mean for your pocketbook or wallet is that when you spend $50 at Walmart, you will pay an additional 25 cents. So this is about $6 more per month for most households. And two things are interesting about this surcharge. One is that our surrounding counties, except Sumner, already have a sales tax rate at this level. So if you go to Cool Springs in Franklin, the Avenue in Murfreesboro, or Providence Place in Mount Juliet, you're already paying this half cent. The second thing is that we estimate about 60% of our sales tax being paid by visitors. So these are people that are commuting in from surrounding counties or they're in Nashville on vacation. And so finally, our sales tax in Davidson County has not changed since 1989. When will we see improvements? Think service and technology improvements sooner and capital projects a bit later. Some of our corridors can have expanded service in the first couple of years, and it's a matter of getting buses delivered and drivers hired. Then service expansions will increase over time. Programs such as the low-income fare program can start, and some signal improvements would also start during this time. We would begin discussing design of the all-access corridors and get shovels into the ground several years after that. We anticipate our all-access corridor coming online in year 5, one of them, and all projects being completed within 15 years. So information about the program is at nashville.gov/transit. You can also scan the QR code. The full program document and summary are on the website. We also have an interactive map. You can zoom into areas of your town and neighborhood and see improvements. We'll also be adding more resources onto the website in coming weeks, and you can request a transit talk for someone from our team to present about the program at an upcoming meeting through hub.nashville.gov. So thank you for your time today.
Does anyone have any questions? Okay. Well, Director Briggs, I have a couple. First of all, thank you for coming to District 8 to present Choose How You Move. For those who are viewing, do you mind sharing what priorities or what metrics were used as far as deciding the placement of sidewalks?
Certainly. So the program considered the walk and bike strategic plan. So that's the strategic plan for sidewalks and bikeways. That was updated in 2017 and updated again in 2022. So those were factored into the program itself. You'll see most of the sidewalk improvements that are identified, they're closely tied to the transit service improvements that are in the program. So they're within about a half mile or a quarter mile of those improvements that are proposed.
Thank you. Any other questions? None? Bill 2024-427 adopts a transit improvement program for the metropolitan government, approving a surcharge for the program and requesting the Davidson County Election Commission to call a countywide referendum election to be held on November 5th, 2024 regarding the levying of the surcharge on certain taxes to the fund program. Move and approve. And second, any discussion? No? All right. All approve, aye. Anyone oppose? Anyone not voting? All right, 10 in favor. That's all we have for today. Meeting adjourned.
This has been a service of the Metro Nashville Network. If you would like to see this presentation again, or for more information on this and other programs, visit nashville.gov.